One Bethany town official now on administrative leave. Another has resigned. That was the result of a very long Board of Selectmen meeting last night.
Second straight night of town meetings talking about the handling of an employee charged with sexually abusing children. News 8's Kent Pierce live outside of Bethany Town Hall this morning with the latest. Good morning, Kent.
Laura and Keith, good morning to you. This is all about how people in town government handled the case of Anthony Mastrangelo. Parents are upset because Mastrangelo was allowed to stay in a job where he worked with kids after he was accused of sexually abusing kids. Now, last night, the Board of Selectmen discussed whether the director and the assistant director of Parks and Recreation should face disciplinary action for that. Mastrangelo was a substitute teacher. That's where the first allegations were made. Then he got moved to Parks and Rec, where he still worked with kids in after-school and summer programs and allegedly abused more children. Last month, he was charged with abusing 5 kids in all. Mastrangelo was also a family friend of the town's first select woman, Paula Francesco, and last night she did take some responsibility for what happened.
As your first selectman, I have failed you. The buck stops with me, and I recognize that. I own my part in this. But we must move forward in a responsible manner. The only way to do this is to recognize and understand the landscape of the organization of our local government. I wrongly assumed that there were no issues with our Park and Rec department because things were working without any known complaint. That was a false assumption by me.
Parents have called for her to step down, and that did not happen last night. What did happen is that Parks and Rec Director Janice Howard and Assistant Director Anthony Francesco were placed on immediate administrative leave. The Board of Selectmen then received a letter of resignation from Director Howard. And coming up in the next half hour, you're going to hear from a parent who believes that if the town had taken action sooner, then Mastrangelo would not have been able to allegedly abuse her child. That's coming up. But for now, live at Bethany Town Hall, I'm Kent Pierce. Back to you.